Okay,
we're ready. Ready to
I am
begin.
so ready.
Sorry, my sniffles are gonna kind of.
I mean,
Make
in
the
one of them
recording.
you were like hacking your.
Yeah, because you were like having really, bad allergies.
So
Here we are again.
I mean, if you need, I can get you some Allegra or like. Yes. Okay.
Yes, please.
Let's see. I don't want to overdose you. So.
It's okay. Take me out.
So I don't know how much of this you take. So we're just gonna start you with one pill.
You're not on the ship though. Need my other note. There's so many papers, y'all. It's a mess. You're in here with dog and.
I'm gonna send another one.
You left with them with Seth, but now Seth doesn't exist. So
Sweet.
you're in this cave. This cave right here.
Look at that cave right there.
Look at that cave.
What a cave.
What a
How
sexy
cool.
cave.
Stop.
So you're in like the main portion of it with like that table in the middle, and there's a couple chairs on it. You see a couple of people, maybe like 5 people you've seen so far, including Kaden. It's like there's not very many people here, but there is like in the back of it. There's that like river area, and the ship is not there right now.
Okay.
They're out. That is where you are at right now. You have warded away most suspicion.
Okay.
Some people still aren't sure about you, and they're very confused about Thera.
Got it.
But, yeah.
Where do
So,
we start?
You see, there's like 3 people sitting at the table, and then Kaden is standing with you guys. And there's one person kind of leaned up against the cave wall watching you very intently. The people at the table,
Suspicious?
you see, wary, like cautious.
Got it.
He's sizing you up, like...
210.
You see like this older lady, 60s, like gray hair, sitting at the table talking to a young adult looking elf, like very pale skin, dark blue hair, looking like his expression, he does not seem very interested in what the lady is saying, but he's being polite. Then there's a guy, black hair, human with black hair, also sitting at the table, just kind of leaning back in his chair. Just watching them talk, and he's kind of like glancing at you guys every once in a while.
Because he thinks we're hot.
Sure.
And then you've got
210.
a tiefling, the guy leaning up against the wall. He's got like blue skin, horns, is dressed very fancy, looking suspicious and wary of y'all.
Hold up. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. He looks like this dude.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
the dude leaning against the wall. You want to talk to anyone?
I wanna... Yeah, I also want to talk to the dude on the wall.
Okay.
The dude on the wall. Do I just
I
approach
don't know.
him?
What do you do?
What do I do? I don't remember how to play this game.
Me too.
I don't know what to say to him. I'm trying to think. So, let's see. I walk up to him, and... Oh, what should I say? I want to get more information about the leader.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I feel like I know this place. But I need to, like, say that without being too suspicious. Here we go. I'll just be like, so when's that ship getting back?
So he's still, like, very against the wall, but he stops leaning on it and, like, leans forward a little bit. And just, like, should be around the next day. Why do you need to know?
Just curious.
You know, you've got quite a familiar face.
You don't.
Okay, so he just kind of, like, looks not confused, but curious. And it just leans back on the wall and continues staring at you.
You have a name?
Horizon.
That's a sick name.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
So do I know you?
You tell me.
Guess we'll see when that ship gets back. If anyone knows you, it'll be Avery.
That's a cool name.
Okay, I want to talk to the guy at the table.
Which one?
I don't remember what guys are at the
He's
table.
the Wu Young and depressed boy.
Depressed boy.
Okay, how are you doing this?
Oh wait,
Okay.
who's the guy that's like watching them?
Horizon.
Is that
That's the
depressed
one
boy?
I just talked to.
Oh!
Oh, the guy watching them talk
Oh.
is, he just black hair, bandana. He's been glancing at you guys every once in a while.
Okay, I'll just go sit down next to him. Does he engage at all?
He looks at you.
Gosh dang it, why don't guys talk more?
He's kind of smirking.
210.
out of 100. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna ask him if he's new around here.
Oh no. I've been here for a while. How about you?
Don't look at me like that.
I'm just trying to use the character, Margaret. I'm gonna look at you like that.
Sorry, I'm trying.
You chose to flirt with a random kid.
I'm not flirting yet.
Oh, yet.
Girl's right here, dude.
Yeah, come on. I thought we had something going on.
No, I'm new. Is there anything I should know?
Anything you should know, you'll find out.
That's not what I said.
I'm the only one that knows anything that's going on here, and I don't know anything that's going on here.
None of these people are talking to us. That's not helping.
He seems fairly open to your conversation. Like he's not shutting you down yet.
Okay.
He seems at least interested in you. Like, be it romantic or not.
It's because I'm hot. What do we want to know? I have a good conversation started here.
Who should we make connections with?
Okay.
Well, you gotta be more subtle than that. But...
Well, I'm not... If I'm waiting for something to happen, is there anyone I should talk to while I wait?
I mean, the most important people are on that ship that left, so... Besides Horizon, and I wouldn't say you have much of a chance of getting anything out of him.
Like, you won't get anything out of him. Well,
yeah. Best bet will just be waiting here until the ship returns.
Do you know when the ship will be back?
There are some variables that could change this, but a day or so.
So, any tips on what to do while I wait? That wasn't even, supposed to be romantic. I just couldn't keep a straight face.
I mean, we can all always use some training. There are some areas you can practice sparring and whatnot. I'd always be willing to help you.
Ooh. I'd be down. Alright, I might take you up on that. Can I get your name and pretend I didn't ask it that awkwardly?
What, are you sitting across from him or next to him?
I'll say across.
Across? Okay, he leans across the table and holds out his hand. It's like, Axel, nice to meet you.
I can't reach, I'm sorry. Stop! How am I supposed to have any self-confidence with you here?
And your name is?
I'll send a piece of paper.
Looks at hand.
here's my business card.
Corinne.
Ferrari.
Febreze. Okay, anyways, I'm Farron.
That is a nice name.
Well, I'm gonna go back and talk to some of my friends over there, and then I think I'll come...
Invite him.
And then...
Invite him to be friends with us. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Before I take you up on that sparring offer, I'm gonna go take a step over there for a minute to talk to some people. Do you want to come with me?
If they're all as cute as you, I feel like that would be in my best interest.
Let's go! Bro, if this guy is hot, my backstory used to be trying to find my old boyfriend, but
You don't remember that, so it's fine.
I'm turning a new leaf. Yeah, I don't remember.
Carolyn
What
has just
boyfriend?
been dumped.
Alright, so I come back to the group as well, and I'm like, okay, there's someone named Ari that's supposedly really important, and I think I might know her.
Is Axel in the group right now?
He's walking towards us. He's not
Yeah,
there
he's
yet.
not there yet.
Yeah, he had to stand up from the table.
We're like slowly walking and flirting and.
I would say he put his arm around you, but
I want to be taller. This is ruining my self-confidence. Can I be a halfling, but like an awkwardly tall halfling with a genetic disorder or something?
the whole thing about halflings is that they are short.
Oh, can I
That's
change
why
that?
they're called halfling, no.
But I want to be hot.
You are hot.
Just short. You just gotta find yourself the dwarf for a halfling.
Can we pretend Axel's shorter?
No.
Gosh dang it!
Also, Axel flirts with everyone. I don't know if you want me.
Okay, fine. Anyways, moving on.
Anyway, so I'm just like, someone named Ari. They're really important, might know me, but also no idea what's going on. Also, pretty sure that guy hates my guts. Pointing to Horizon.
What do y'all take of that?
Stay away, I guess.
Hey guys, this is Axel.
Hi.
Heyo.
He thinks I'm hot.
I'm just like eyeing him, trying to gauge if he recognizes me or I recognize him. And so we're kind of just staring each other down currently.
Nice.
So,
You want to say it?
Axel here says that our best luck is just going to be waiting for the ship to come in. And he also says that that should be in about a day.
That's what I heard from Horizon.
You've got to talk to Horizon?
Not much.
Good.
He glared at me the whole time.
Could you get him to talk?
No.
Dang it.
No one can get him to talk. The only person he talks to on this ship is Avery.
Do you know anything about Avery?
I know plenty. I've been here for a while, but not close to her. She doesn't have very many people close to her since...
Is this Majora's Mask?
Since what?
I don't know the details. You'd have to talk to Avery about that one. All I know is that someone left and she completely shut down.
That's sad.
While we wait, maybe you and I could get to that sparring, and you could tell me a little bit about what you know about Avery.
I feel like you should get on his flirty side more before getting information.
Yeah. Okay, I take that back. Guys, I'm not very charismatic. I don't know what you want from me.
Someone else can try me.
Yeah, let's go do some trading.
So he takes you kind of to the side of where you came in. There is a pit in the ground. So he's taking you in there.
Ah, okay.
There's like just cave walls on all sides. He takes you in there. It's like, okay, what are your guys' preferred fighting techniques?
There's techniques.
What were you asking again?
What are your preferred styles or weapons?
Bow.
Axes.
Crossbow.
We have a shooting range up above the cave. There's not really a way that we could practice that in here. There's not enough space to really help you with your archery skills at all.
It's alright, I got swords too. And knives.
Swords are good.
What's a mace?
It's like the spiky ball.
Oh!
Okay, so you're in the sparring room. There is not enough space for archery. Do you have another kind of weapon? I mean, like sparring, really, if you're fighting another person, blades or maybe hand-to-hand.
Can I just practice hand-to-hand?
Sure.
Or mouth to mouth.
That was so good! Wait, I'm gonna use that on him.
Please do.
Okay, Axel. So I was thinking we could
I'm
take
so
a minute
proud
to
of
go
that.
practice some hand-to-hand. Or mouth-to-mouth.
He chuckles for a second and then moves closer to you, like very much leaning into the flirting. He chuckles for a second. Actually, no. Roll.
What?
Persuasion.
6. Gosh dang it, guys. So, did my flirting go well?
So he laughs and then he does not step closer. He just kind of like looks you up and down and
That won't take long.
just kind of literally just looks down at you. And then he just says like, you can find me anytime for the hand-to-hand. Just leaves it there.
Well, how am I supposed to keep flirting with him so I can get Avery information if I can't flirt?
Is he bi?
I mean, he's not straight.
Move in!
Heyo.
And at any point in time, you can call it a day, and we can do a long rest. And then it can be the next day.
Oh.
So we can go to bed.
Together.
Oh, Margaret.
So glad we're still recording.
Alright, recording started.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Probably gonna have a lot worse audio in this half, but it's fine. So we were like sparring, and
Oh, yeah.
Margaret was flirting a lot.
Flirting, and then it didn't go very well.
And then the
Oh,
Rowan
yeah.
came in.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try one up. Margaret.
Okay. Go
That'll
for
be
it.
pretty easy. I'm not good at this.
Actually I don't know how to flirt.
I'll give you the tips and you do them correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like
I've got the
behind
style,
your
just not the
shoulder.
execution.
Yeah, you can roll and then just say what you say.
11. What can I get away with 11?
That is above the requirement
to do.
to successfully flirt.
Okay. Hey, big boy.
It's dropping.
He went down to 6.
You wanna show me what those big arms can do?
Okay. Yeah, we can't do this to Desi. Someone else has to say it.
He smirks and leans closer to you, and then flirts back.
Wrapping around you.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So he
Pin
smirks
you
and leans
against the
forward,
wall.
and then says,
Oh,
"I
okay.
would
That
like
makes
to
me uncomfy. Oh. Wait, what? Repeat.
It's hard enough to keep it together once, Sarah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I was talking. That was my fault.
He just smirked and stepped closer to Derlin, and then said, I wouldn't mind showing you.
That's pretty hot.
That's pretty hot.
Thanks. Okay. Roll again.
16.
Oh!
Bro, you're getting better.
Improve.
Except I actually don't know where to go from it.
I mean, you can just go general conversation now. You have established that this is a flirty encounter, so you
Okay.
can just like continue talking.
You wanna show me around, big boy?
Please stop saying that.
So uncomfortable.
He's only big because you're like 3 feet tall.
I mean,
That's taller than you.
comparatively, Derlin is the second tallest in your group,
Yeah.
so she's like, yeah, sure, and can leave. It like shows you there is nothing to do in this cave. It's very boring. There's the table room and the sparring room. So y'all are hanging out on the beach now, down the stairs.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone or just like those two?
Just these two.
Okay, got it. Just making sure I know where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Y'all are
romantic.
still sparring a little bit.
Is the sun setting? Yeah.
Sure. You like walk down the stairs and he like picks up a rock and like skips it.
Oh. Oh my god.
Bro, he's a package deal.
Rough.
He did just ditch Farron completely. I don't know if y'all want to be this invested.
As a group right now, what is the goal?
I guess just wait till tomorrow.
We're just waiting till
No, no,
tomorrow.
So
we
I
should-
can kiss him right now?
I
No.
think you should go for it.
We need information on Avery.
Well,
That he has.
Are we using this one?
Don't worry about it.
You
Wait,
can,
what?
you can get some information on Avery and the other pirates if you want.
And
But
then
you're also good to kiss him and just go for it.
you could do one and then the other because then we can do both.
Okay, I'm gonna kiss him,
Okay.
and then I'll get information.
Okay.
Nice little pillow talk.
Stop.
Okay. Remember, Sarah's dad is here now.
So I said, I'm not gonna be here long. You wanna milk
I like
a cow?
I like how I'm just sitting like.
Yeah, he just ditched you.
We're
Yeah.
like watching from the stairs above, like glaring.
Yeah, we were like flirting and then he was like, "Aha," and then walked away and then we were like,
And then I lean in, give him
You
the
just
eyes.
said
you want to make out and he went, yeah,
Go on.
I'm listening.
He also leads in.
Do we kiss?
Yeah, I can kiss you.
Yeah!
You did it. I don't
Is there some kind of like achievement?
Yeah, the achievement pops up.
Yeah, just like pop a little ding.
I'm trying to think of a good achievement name, but nothing came
Yeah,
to mind.
no, I'm not creative enough for that.
Stole your future girlfriend's boyfriend.
Let's go.
You want to ask him anything else, or you could just make out for the rest of the night?
Can we make out for a little bit? Sure.
So just
He's all for it.
Okay.
He's just pouting at the top of the stairs.
I'm just like
Remember, I
standing
have
next
a
to him and
mace.
being like, there.
What are y'all
I have a
doing
mace
up
that
in
I'm
the cave?
ready to use.
Well, these two
I'm
are
laughing
making
at
out.
Margaret and the whole situation.
I'm-
Farron, not Farron.
I'm practicing sparring and imagining Axel's face.
Oh, there, we'll do that. Farron and I are sparring.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You can also spar there, dummies.
She's
Okay.
eating popcorn.
Yeah.
There's like it's
standing, like,
angrier
a
and
couple feet
angrier.
away from them, just watching them.
We make out till it gets dark.
Gets
That's a
dark.
long make.
Like the sun just started setting.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, I don't know.
already
Maybe it was like
set.
mid-sunset. It was like pretty. Sun is like touching the water.
Okay, so it's darker.
It is darker.
Cool. And then we have a nice little conversation about our lives. Okay. And then I casually guide it to.
Talking about his current life and Avery.
Yes!
What's your current life situation?
Just with the pirates, man.
You just made up for like 2 hours and your response is just pirates. I have a question. What's it like making out with someone with that kind of beard?
That's a good question. You should ask Axel.
Or I'll find out myself.
Yeah.
What was Axel thinking? I'm a hoot.
If you describe yourself as a hoot.
Shh, I'm a hoot.
What information are you going for?
The boat. The people on the boat.
Okay.
What's their deal?
They left to complete a mission that they were hired for. Usually they leave like 4 to 6 people here to keep an eye on the camp, make sure nothing's going wrong. And they just tend to leave behind the least experienced, but Horizon almost always stays unless it's really important. The most important person on that ship is definitely Avery, and the others are just the ones she deemed their skills were necessary for this.
So Axel's weak.
No, they just didn't need his skills in flirting with people.
What skills?
I mean, you were into it until he dumped you.
Facts.
What do I ask, guys?
What do we need to know at this point?
What's the mission about?
I mean, the missions never stay the same. We just go on the missions we're hired on. Occasionally, Avery will find something that she personally wants to pursue, and those tend to be the ones she puts more manpower into. If you're looking to go on a mission, that is going to be the one that is your best shot.
Okay.
Are we looking to go on a mission?
Oh, if you
Well,
wanna
what's
go
our
on the
game
pirate
plan
ship.
here? I don't even know the end goal.
I thought we're trying to get an in with.
Yeah, I think let's
Ew.
try and get it in.
So you just like ask how to get in, or like how to get on?
Yeah.
Or like closer to. Okay. This guy does a lot of moving closer to people. He moves closer and is like, well, I'd be willing to put in a good word for you with Avery.
Something I have to do first.
Y'all already made out.
Jesse, stop.
I
know where this is heading.
I think you're just thinking things.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you're the one who's
Guessing.
making it too far.
Yeah.
Jessie didn't say anything.
Jesse moved her eyes too much.
Thanks. You want a little reward kiss for that?
This is really hard to do.
It fades to black. And
Yeah.
And then we go to bed.
By ourselves in our own beds.
Except for me and Jesse. I feel like our relationship is one where we like go out and flirt and then we come home and we're like, okay, so listen,
I have a story.
I have new moves.
Is that what's gonna happen?
Did you kiss him? I don't know.
I kiss him.
And then we go to bed.
by ourselves in our own rooms.
So you kiss, and then he like stands up and like brushes his clothes off, and then like helps you stand up,
Oh.
and then you go up the stairs because it is dark.
Give him my
This
little
guy's a
coat.
freaking. I just keep imagining it as Jesse. I have to remember it's this big, strong, sexy Jesus.
We could just skip to the next day.
It is the next morning.
Do they have like
And
a
you
breakfast bar?
escape.
Do they just have omelet bars in pirate caves?
I wish. So you're sleeping in this is spot. There's more than one, I promise.
Oh.
There's like
We'll just pile them on top of
mostly
each other.
just like sleeping bags on the ground. You notice Horizon is not sleeping in that room. He must have like another
Oh.
room somewhere because it's fancy. Or he just doesn't sleep.
You know, that feels like a very real possibility.
Yeah, it very well could be.
When is the ship gonna come in?
You wake up to what are things that would make a loud sound? I don't know. He's just shouting. Actually.
The ship coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just it's like the people on like airplane things that are like this way.
So, yeah,
They run into a rock.
you wake up to someone like almost pounding on the door and telling just like, get up, make yourself presentable. Avery will be here shortly.
Oh, that's stressful.
What is your plan for approaching her? I feel like y'all should figure that out as a group.
yeah.
I don't. My character doesn't plan.
You should take the lead on
Okay,
this one.
I can do that.
Okay.
Brush off my clothes because they're probably covered in dirt. Let's be honest. Make my hair all cute.
Oh.
Trying to
So-
look hot.
Darrellin, baby, will you come put a hair in my brain? A hair in my brain. Dang it. My low charisma skill is just how I am in real life.
What does Darrellin say about
It
it?
says, I will put a hair in your face.
Alright, do we just go out and prepare ourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you see this huge ship coming in.
Oh, that's cool.
The waves. There are a couple people working to like open this kind of dam thing that lets the water in that pushes the ship into
Oh.
the
That's cool.
harbor. So
That's cool.
you hear Horizon just kind of generally shouting at everyone to like a military guy, you know? Straighten up, look better. A couple of people start climbing down like a rope ladder that has been dropped from the ship, and then the last person is you.
So she has like white, short, choppy white hair, blue eyes, and she wears like this like bright blue pirate style coat.
Tan skin. She looks like an elf.
Okay.
She's got the elf features. When she walks down, everyone is paying attention to her, waiting for her to say something. When she finishes getting down the cabin, and she just kind of like waves them off, just like as you were, and everyone goes back to whatever. But there's like 15 people here now, 15, 20.
So Avery's still in the room, right?
Yes.
So
She's walking away though.
Vera kind of walks up to her.
Okay.
So she's just like, "Hey, you're Avery, right?" So that kind of taps her shoulder.
Avery turns around and then just freezes. She is speechless and very confused. She does not say anything. She is just staring at you.
Everything all right?
Avery kind of like straightens up and tries to get like poker face on. She's like, "What brings you back to this ship?" She's very cold.
That's what I'm trying to figure out myself.
Explain.
It's kind of a long story. I woke up in a trash pit.
Do you have something to do with the 3 other new faces on this ship?
Oh, I guess there is.
Physically count.
Yes. We're just trying to figure out some stuff from our past, and I was hoping you could help me.
So she doesn't respond to you, but she waves Horizon over and tells him to go grab y'all 3 and bring y'all to her. No, you have the whole group. Unless y'all want to try and not listen to Horizon.
No thanks.
Yeah, so Horizon brings you all over to Avery, and she just silently walks into, like, her office, I guess. So you'll follow her. And for a second, she just sits there and, like, studies you, trying to figure out what is going on.
We're not here to cause you any harm. We're just trying to find some answers.
So she's like, well, at least one of you here owes me a very good explanation. But I'd like to hear from the rest of you. So explain what brought you here.
Okay, picture this. You wake up in a trash pit, surrounded by strangers. Then a sexy, I won't swear, a sexy guy, man, lifts you up and tells you you need to go on an adventure. And so then you go on an adventure and you marry gay vampires. And you also make out on a beach. And you get a pearl too.
That was very out of order.
You don't need to know who she
The pearls aren't important anymore.
Aww.
Forgot the pearls. That was a bluff.
I mean, maybe you have them, but you can sell it.
Oh, we could sell them?
Sure. They don't matter anymore.
Okay. Well, that's my explanation.
Okay, so picture this. You wake up in a trash can. You don't remember anything. That part's important. None of us know what the crap is happening. You're surrounded by 2 people and 1 sexy dude. And then fill in whatever he said. But emphasis on the part that we don't know what the crap is happening.
So how did you get here? Why are you here?
We ran into your little Caden friend.
Caden? What was Caden doing outside of the camp?
Don't remember.
What was Kaden doing outside? Maybe
I don't even-
he went out for milk.
Nice.
He was just going on a stroll.
We just happened to run into him.
Horizon men have sent him out. But anyways,
Okay.
so you ran into Caden?
Yeah, we heard he was part of some thieves camp, and I wanted to know more.
Why did you want to know more?
Because it felt right. It's hard to explain.
Clearly, Horizon had you prove yourselves enough to allow you to stay here for the night. You're dismissed. I need to talk to Horizon. And she calls Horizon in. So now you're just kind of with everyone else.
Well, that was awkward.
Indeed. But, like, it was gonna be.
Alright, what do we do while we wait?
2 truths and a lie. Ah.
Sick.
You just sit in, like,
We don't
the
remember
dirt.
anything though, so.
Oh, that's a problem.
2 truths and a lie. I don't know if any of these are true or a lie.
Yeah, 2 truths and a lie. Guess which one's the
Except
truth.
you were there for all of them.
Truth or dare. Except we can't ask a truth because we don't know anything about ourselves.
Did you want to talk to some of my really well thought out characters?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Let's go talk to tell us where one of your really well thought out characters is.
So there's a lot of people sitting at the table eating. There's Axel is sitting at the table.
No.
And there's the old lady also sitting there. And she's actually like dishing out some of the stuff to people. Aiden is sitting at the table right like next to the older lady. They seem fairly close. Off in the corner of the cave by the water, there's a couple of seagulls like on the ship, and you see someone, the elf who was talking to the old lady yesterday, standing by the water, like throwing bread onto the ship.
I want to go talk to him.
Is there anyone that would recognize Theo besides Avery?
Horizon and Axel and the old lady.
I want food, so I go and talk to the old lady.
Okay.
Do like Margaret first if you want.
You can all go as a group, which might be easier.
Okay.
And then
Okay, how old is he?
a young adult.
Alright, so we go up and talk to him, and I'm just gonna kind of go up and sit next to him and see if he starts a conversation.
Okay. He does not.
That's where I thought it was going.
He ignores you completely.
He's throwing like breadcrumbs, right?
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna be like, mind if I throw some out?
He doesn't even look at you, he just silently hands you a piece of bread.
Now I have a piece of bread.
Runs away.
Eats it. He
Okay.
seems distracted in some way, but also, like, he definitely knows you're there. Like, he
Okay,
is
okay.
ignoring you. He just also seems like he's thinking about something.
He handed me a piece of bread. I don't know how to start conversations. Jesse, what should I say?
I'm Kithry. Who? No, you're not. I'm.
It's irrelevant.
No.
What are you
your
asking
name?
me? My name?
There,
Why did you
right.
say I'm Kithry?
Because you said, "What should I say?" And I thought I keep
Oh!
mixing up your.
Oh,
guys'
okay,
names.
okay, sorry, I understand. Okay, sorry, okay. I'm just gonna, like, I throw out the piece of bread. We so funny if I hit something or something and it makes a loud noise and then all the birds fly away. It's like,
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
okay, anyways. I throw the piece of bread and then I kind of stumble back and push over my, what am I holding that could be?
There's probably a stool somewhere. You brought a chair over.
Okay, so I'm sitting on the chair, I throw the piece of bread and then I kind of fall off of it and the chair falls back. And then all the birds fly away and then he's just like,
yeah, there are no more birds to feed. He just sighs and looks at you.
I'm Farron. And you are...
Reuben.
Oh no.
I love that Sarah knows these names. That makes me happy.
So, I saw you yesterday. I don't know if you saw us come in.
I noticed you four.
I just counted.
All of you were like, because I'm here.
Yeah,
These three, and I was like, no, wait a second.
Now that the boat has come in, we've all been a little curious about what goes on around here. Do you have a role?
I navigate.
So, gosh, keeping up conversation is hard.
You do notice that, on his sleeves, he's got, some paint on, his arms. And,
What?
He just said, artist.
Oh. If they were out on a mission then, and you navigate, why weren't you with them?
The destination was close enough that Avery had it handled.
Do you know Avery pretty well?
No better than anyone else, but like most of us here, she took me in.
Ask about the paint.
I don't know how to bring that up. Paint?
Someone with the markings on your arm. Do they mean anything, or?
Is it paint on his sleeves or on his arms?
Oh.
He does have some on his hands and his face. There are some patterns that you can kind of pick out.
Oh, okay. So what are those? I'm surprised. So what's up with the markings on your arms?
Some of it is just accidental from painting, but hobbies. Gotta find a way to keep myself busy.
So you paint then?
I do.
Cool. Anyone else want to jump in? You guys are just standing behind.
Well, we're gonna go as a group.
Oh,
Y'all can come over and join.
Yeah, I'll join in on the conversation. So how long have you been the navigator?
I'm trying to figure out the timeline. A couple years. Navigator for this ship. I did it before though.
Do the one Spider-Man that's I'm something of a navigator myself. I'll just oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess I do that too. And I kind of look confused, but also I'm yeah, that feels right.
Did you say she was a navigator?
Yes, I was.
She was, and then Reuben took over. That's the only reason he's on the ship is because Avery needed a new navigator.
Oh. Wait, so does Reuben know her?
No.
Nope.
So what was the situation of the other boat that you navigated for?
Well, I just worked for whoever would hire me. I learned how to navigate by the stars. It made me pretty useful. Pays good.
Does painting pay well?
If I sold it, it might. But that's just a personal hobby of mine.
Why don't you sell it?
We have plenty of other things to sell. I might as well keep the things that I have put effort into.
Speaking of selling, I have this random pearl. You'd like it?
It's no longer relevant to the plot. If you would like.
It's not a plot device anymore.
I don't know. I don't want to walk away yet, but I also don't know what we should
Gonna have
ask him about.
with Reuben. Doesn't give more information than is asked.
I know,
So-
but I don't know what to ask.
How did your mission go?
Oh yes.
Do you know how it went? I know you weren't there. Have you heard from the others?
I mean, no one seems particularly angry, so I have to assume it went well.
Good to hear.
This is gonna be a good recording.
Hey, we're getting into the plot and angst, though.
Oh, so Reuben, we're trying to figure out some information. Do you think is there anyone we should talk to?
I mean, obviously, the one with the most information is Aerie.
Well, I don't think she likes us, so I don't know if that's gonna work very
Yeah,
well.
Horizon isn't too
They're
talkative
pretty
either.
hard to talk to. The most talkative person here is going to be Spark. She's been here quite a while. She does not know how to keep secrets.
Is that the old lady?
No.
Oh.
Which one's Spark?
Spark, he points out, it's like a cat person. So like...
A furry.
No. So he points her out to you. It looks like she's just like talking someone's ear off, you know? She's talking to Kaden.
Oh, we have an inn. So can we go talk to her? Unless anyone else wants to interrogate the sad boy.
No.
Oh, poor sad boy.
I head over to Spark. I guess others follow. I talk to Kaden first, and I'm like, hey, how's it going?
Skellington turns to you and is about to talk, like say something, but Spark just cuts him off and is just like, oh my gosh, Thera! And she just like hugs you. It's been so long, oh my gosh, where have you been? What are you doing? She's like stumbling over her words and talking very quickly.
I like push her up. Like, good to see you too. Do I know you?
She looks kind of confused, but is like more than happy to just go along with it. She's like, yeah, I'm Spark, why do you seem different. Where have you been?
That's a very good question that I don't know the answer to. I'm here with some friends. Our memories are a little all over the place.
Oh, okay.
So we're just trying to figure some things out. So what's the deal with Avery?
What isn't the deal? She doesn't say that. She's nicer than that.
No, Kaden says that.
Kaden just mutters under his breath. What isn't wrong with you? Like, you're gonna have to be more specific. Did she see you?
Yeah. She just kind of glared at me the whole time.
So I'm not sure any of us would know that. But you two were very close. I don't know the circumstances of you leaving, and it seems like you don't either. But I probably has something to do with that.
Are we talking like best friends or like friends with benefits?
You never really defined your relationship to everyone else, but you definitely seemed closer than friends.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry I don't remember you.
It's like, it's okay. We can just be friends again.
So wholesome. She's so cute. I'd like that. When is a good time to talk to Avery where she won't just glare at me or yell at me, or she scares me?
I mean, if you just wait until Axel gets drunk, compared to him, you'll be nothing.
Well, that
It's
beats
like
night.
evening.
Okay, good. Gonna make out on the beach with anyone.
Speaking of friends, there's a couple other of us that needs one of those if you're willing.
I am always down for friends.
But yeah, like Thera mentioned, all of us don't really know what's going on. Is there anything else besides Avery tips that you could help us out with?
There's always something interesting going on here. We got a lot of cool people on this ship, so if you just want to pass the time by getting to know them, that'll make you more welcome to this crew. Probably make Avery more comfortable around you if she sees that you are, like, friendly with the crew. She definitely cares about all of us a lot, so just definitely don't make it seem like you are threatening the crew.
Do you know anything about amnesia?
I mean, I wouldn't, but Chandri should be able to help you there.
How do I get an in with that person?
She's the old lady.
Oh,
It's
okay,
the old
okay.
lady. She's our healer, doctor.
Okay.
She will be more than happy to help you.
That's
She's also
the
a
old
cleric.
Oh.
Hey!
Also, isn't she the one giving out food?
Yeah.
I want food. That's my priorities. So we go to Chandri and I get food because I'm hungry.
I'm like, ask her for food.
I'm like, can I have some? I don't know what she's serving.
Of course, son. And she scoops
Aww, you called me
Potato.
Han.
mashed potatoes and gravy for breakfast.
Good.
What do you know about amnesia?
I mean, there's a lot of different types. You have to figure out kind of the cause to be able to narrow down what's going on. She's kind of become, like, more serious and is very interested in what you're saying. Well, do you mind elaborating?
Well, not to throw so much at you, but it's like a very specific time period that's been forgotten. Mainly, like, late childhood to early now.
What things do you remember?
I remember that I'm a pretty good cook, and I am a cleric. I remember a little bit about, like, some of, like, my hometown, but not really. I started to remember a little bit about my early past, but that's about it.
It's very interesting. So this kind of thing is not natural. There's some cause to it. The only thing is, you'd have to figure out what that is.
How?
You do have a cleric with you. What else? Maybe you could ask for some help from your deity if you have that kind of relationship. Sometimes it's more just, not friendly. You're just kind of working together. But if you have a favorable patron deity, then you might be able to ask for some answers there. What else do y'all do?
I steal stuff.
I still so Warlock.
Well, she mentioned
You might be able to
patron.
help. Yeah. She's like, any of those higher beings would know more than I do, but asking around the best way to get information.
We've been doing that all day.
Do you want to mention that you have been regaining some memories?
Oh yeah. I mean, okay. I feel like I've had like this weird sense of deja vu time we've been here, but it's not quite there yet. The pieces are there, but they're all just kind of woo, like scattered about the board.
Is that a medical terminology?
Indeed. So I would suggest, if you feel like you are getting closer to getting those memories back, I would definitely stay in the place that it is happening, because that is going to be your best shot.
Well, I think I know someone who could help, but they kind of keep glaring at me every time I approach them, so I don't think it's happening.
Who might that be?
Your lovely little captain over there.
Oh, Aerie. I'm sure we can talk some sense into her.
I'm not so sure about that, but okay.
I'll go see if she's done talking to Horizon, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
As, like, the doctor of the ship, she does have a little more sway over Aerie than some of the other pirates,
Yeah.
But, we shall see.
See how long it takes Avery to murder me.
So, Horizon is back. Chandri has gone. You're still sitting at a table.
Should we go talk to Horizon?
Yes.
Yeah? You all want to go talk to Horizon?
Yes.
Cool. How do you want to approach it?
That's a very good question.
Can I, like, pretend like I know him and, like, slap him on his back and be like, hey, bud?
If you want to.
Do I have to roll for that?
I know, I would've-
Roll Constitution.
Roll to roll to see how hard he hits back.
I didn't prepare for that. If you want to approach him, he is in the training room now.
Never mind. I feel like that's kind of...
You're kind of asking.
I'll approach him since he glares at me
already.
so...
Okay. He now has his hair like half up in a ponytail. It is fairly long.
Hot.
So
Okay.
it is. He's practicing on a training dummy with a staff, like a quarterstaff.
What do you want to ask him and you can go through me? We're just like standing in the doorway prepping.
Let's ask him what he was talking about. Like, because he was talking to Aerie or
Yeah,
whatever.
I was. So I just walk in and I'm like, yo, can I join you?
I won't stop you.
So I take out my sword and I'm sparring with him. Try not to get decapitated. So what were you and Avery talking about earlier?
That's between us.
Come on, we know each other, I think.
Based on what Aerie said, you don't know her very well.
Well, I don't really know anyone very well right now, so I don't think that's a fair judgment on your part.
I saw you talking to Chandri over there earlier.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's going on and how to move on with life.
That's so dramatic.
I don't think she wants to just say, yo, we're trying to figure out where our memories are.
Yeah.
Okay, here, let me rephrase. She's like,
Okay.
oh, we're just trying to figure out what's going on with us. Where to go from here.
He steps away from the training dummy and like puts the like is just holding the quarterstaff in one hand, and he reaches his hand out to you. He's like, I think we started off on the wrong foot.
Alright.
We started off on the right foot.
Let's figure out
Across.
some maxi. Yeah. Like, I think we started out on the wrong foot. Obviously, since Avery knows you, you can't be all bad. He like holds out his hand.
So I take it.
Cool.
I'm like, it's good to know you. Good to meet you again.
We'll see if I can say the same. And
You
then
know, honestly, same.
he goes back to the dummy.
Okay. Time skip? Question mark.
Probably, I don't know, y'all can kind of just be doing whatever, but maybe Ethera can take a nap and then have a dream that indicates how to get the memories back.
Okay.
And therefore you have a more set in stone goal.
Okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, everyone's adventuring. I kind of just go sit and kind of like try to figure out what's going on. I fall asleep, and I have like not a ton, but like a couple memories. Specifically the one where I break up with Ari.
Yeah.
And so then I kind of come to later that evening, and I'm like, okay, I think I know at least a little bit how to approach her. I hope I don't die.
Yeah, let's not mess this up.
So, it's evening.
Okay. 'Tis evening.
Axel is drunk.
Axel's very, very drunk.
While he's drunk, I'm gonna spar him.
What are you just gonna go up and punch him?
I'm sparring.
He's drunk. I don't think it's sparring if it's one-sided. That's just attacking someone.
If I take him to the sparring room, it's sparring. Just kidding. I'll just be like, haha, Axel, we didn't get to finish our conversation earlier. Let's go finish it in the sparring room.
Can't decide what kind of drunk he is.
Oh, that wasn't actually a plot point. I figured he would just follow me blindly and then I could go beat him up while Thera goes to talk to Avery.
Yes, please.
I mean, if you can just guide Axel into it being a disaster, then Avery will be less mad at Thera.
Okay, I'll ask him to show me around and then he can like bump stuff over.
Based on what you've noticed, he's very cocky and confident in himself, and very teenage boy-esque, thinks he can do no wrong and he's better than everyone else.
Bet you can't juggle those swords over there.
That was exactly what I was going to Just anything that starts with bet you can't is gonna go so bad.
Okay, yeah, bet you can't juggle those swords over there.
Who says I can't? He's very much slurring his words. Like he's stumbling. Who
Look.
says I can't juggle swords? He's like waving around a glass of ale. He is like trying to walk towards you and like where you were pointing. And he's like tripping over himself and he ends up knocking over like a bunch of armor stands. And you just see like Chandri's coming over to help. Spark is kind of laughing, and then Horizon is just like face palming. Like, I don't know this kid. Avery has just disappeared into her office. She's like, she came out to check what the sound was, saw that it was Axel, and immediately left.
Good.
I would
I'll
say,
deal with him.
sweet.
Have at it.
I'm going in.
Cool.
So I kind of like knock on her door, but then I walk in anyway.
Nice.
She ain't gonna let me in.
Well, at least you haven't forgotten
You
that
should
habit.
throw-
So I walk in, and I'm like, okay, can we talk?
You can talk.
Spicy.
I don't quite know what's going on, and clearly you do, and I'm sorry for walking out on you.
Do you remember that much?
That's about it, honestly.
Do you remember your reasons?
Vaguely, something to do with parents. You didn't want me to go.
Mm-hmm. Now that you're less blinded with emotion, do you think those reasons were good enough to ditch years of effort?
To be honest, I don't know, and I don't know a lot of anything. I don't know if I've ever known a lot of anything. Look, we're just trying to figure out our lives and what they were like before. And I think you could help with that.
How so?
Well, you got a pretty nice ship.
Indeed.
If we could maybe get on your ship or one of your missions and figure out some of the others' lives. In exchange, we'll help however we can.
More hands are always useful, and they do say keep your friends close and your enemies closer, and seeing as I don't know what you are, I think having you on the ship is a good enough idea.
Again, I just want to say I'm sorry. And I hope you can forgive me.
We'll see. For now, I'll accept your compromise. I'll allow you on my ship. We'll leave tomorrow.
Alright,
Okay,
have a
can we go
nice
to bed?
evening.
Okay, bye.
Thanks.
I imagine she's been like leaning on the desk the whole time, so she just kind of steps back and like awkwardly waves and walks out.
You like open the door and we're like, what did you talk about?
We're getting on the ship tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if we can figure out what's going on with you guys.
Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I have a feeling if I hang around Axel too much longer,
You're gonna end up
he
like
won't
him.
wake up tomorrow.
Woo!
Are we at the next day? Or
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna wake up and go get some more breakfast potatoes then.
Okay.
I join you.
I
I'm like
join
half dead. Yeah.
Off to get breakfast potatoes. I'm gonna go down there, and are there like people down there?
Yeah, there's a couple, not as many as the first time. A lot of people are still asleep.
Okay. I'm gonna ask just someone sitting there and ask them if they know when the ship's gonna leave again.
You've got Chandri and Reuben and Axel are at the table.
Yeah. Okay, I'll ask Reuben. I feel like
That's
me and
right,
Reuben
Axel's
are
probably
buddies.
super hungover, so...
Yeah, he's like,
just on the table.
there's a boat.
He's just like leaning his head on his hand over a bowl of soup, just like grimacing.
I'm gonna go down and sit by Reuben. I'll just kind of sit down and be like, hey, how'd you sleep?
Not well.
Good talk. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know when this ship is leaving again?
It's up to Avery, but usually there's no more than 2 days in between each adventure, in between each mission, so it could be today.
Are you planning on going on the next mission?
It'll probably be a farther one, so yeah.
Good soup.
Well, this is
Just
awkward.
sitting in silence.
Anyone else?
Any advice?
Are you also talking to Reuben?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
typically here.
Advice on what?
On like missions.
Know your limits.
We're heading on the next mission with everyone. And since we're kind of new to this, any further advice, anything to avoid, anything we should make sure we do?
Listen to what Avery says and always be on the lookout.
Well, it's comforting.
Yeah.
Or
The ocean is a dangerous place.
How do you feel by like some octopus?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be...
You're hit by an octopus.
Oh, we did, didn't we? By another octopus.
What dangers do we have to look out for? On ship or not? Any rumors?
There are definitely rumors on this ship, but nothing dangerous. You know, Chandri's been here since as long as anyone remembers. Wild rumors that she's a ghost.
Can I like investigate her to see if she is a ghost?
You can try. I don't know. How do you investigate that?
Throw things at her, and if they go through her, then she's a ghost.
Easy.
Yeah.
or you could just go like pat her on the back or something.
No, I think I like throwing things.
Yeah, she turns around and you're just like,
I throw a spear at her.
she dies. Oh, not a ghost.
No,
True or false?
It's true either way.
Okay.
Gonna leave the depressed boy alone with the soup.
He's so depressed.
I'm very depressed. I feel bad for
Why
you.
is he depressed? Why are you depressed?
It's a long story, though.
Yeah, you should just
I
go
wrote
up to
a
people
whole
and be like,
story.
why are you depressed?
Why are you depressed? Tell me about your trauma.
I remember acting kind of like you are now when I lost someone. Is that what happened to you?
I don't see why that's your business.
Okay, good point. I'll just eat my soup.
My breakfast potatoes. Alright, should we just...
He's like leaning his head over the bowl of soup. I just imagine you walking past and just dunking his
Can I do that?
Go for it! I think it's
Okay.
hilarious. So he's just, like, definitely has a headache. Leaning over his bowl of soup.
While you guys finish up, I'm gonna walk back to my room and make sure I have everything packed up.
Walks past, shoves his face in the soup, and of course, he now has soup in his eyes, so he can't even see who did it. He's
Vera's
just like
trying not-
spluttering
She's
now.
not even trying not to laugh. She's just laughing.
He just like stands up and is stumbling around like he's drunk, but he's not this time. He's like, who did... Who dared? He's like trying to fix his hair. Like,
Soup in his eyes. Vera
Yeah.
taps him on the shoulder, then runs to the other side.
he just like swipes his arm around, and Chandri just like grabs his shoulders and guides him back to the table, and is trying not to laugh too. She's not like patting his back, while he is just covered in soup and still hungover.
Good.
Yeah.
Shall we get on the ship, or does anyone have any other pressing matters they need to attend?
Yeah, can the ship come back now so we can get on it?
The ship is back.
Oh, my
Just
bad.
Just, is there anything you want to do before we progress the plot?
I don't know, are there any more people you suggest we talk to?
I don't suggest, really. I mean, I'm probably going to put all of them on the ship.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, we should just start loading
yeah.
up. Okay, to the boat.
To the boat. Okay, so Aerie comes out of the office area, and Caden comes over to you guys. It's like, hey, if you're planning on coming on board, this is just follow my lead. Like, don't make yourself stand out here. Aerie comes out and looks at y'all, just kind of like scans the room. Spends a little extra time looking at you guys, and then
Because we're hot.
Obviously.
and then she starts walking. She's like, "Okay, everyone who I've asked to join me on this trip, we are leaving 10 minutes. So, get all your stuff, get everything that will be needed on board within that time." And then her and Horizon goes and walks next to her, and they go onto the ship.
So is Horizon like her second-hand
Yeah.
dude? Okay, cool.
Is he going too?
So is anyone staying back?
No important people.
Okay, cool.
Wait, Horizon's going? Then we're screwed. We're dead.
Didn't you just make buddies with Horizon?
Yeah, but also remember at the beginning they were like, oh yeah, he only goes on like the very important missions, so we're screwed.
Okay, so let's go up and put our stuff in a room.
Cool. So you've got like the main floor, or like the area you can see, and then there's like 2 levels above that just on the sides, you know, how ships work. You've got like captain's quarters and like, I don't know, kitchen probably or something. And then the 2 like higher things and just like storage rooms under those. And then when you go below deck, there's a room with like the cannons, and below that is the cots. So you'll go in like the 2nd floor up. Aiden leads you down and just gestures to like a couple that aren't usually used.
Where are we headed?
That's a good question. I haven't figured that out. Don't ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a hot dude to flirt with so I
Right.
can remember about my ex-boyfriend.
You have a very limited choice of men.
Or any of them.
Go
Well,
on.
you know,
Horizon
Aries a little more
And
into women.
Axel
Dang it.
and Caden, but he's a minor.
Yeah.
And
I think you
and
should try with
Reuben.
Horizon.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
Try.
What?
She said to try with Horizon. But I need, like, need to actually go somewhere. Because I want...
Wait, Ruben's here.
I have possibilities.
You could try.
With Horizon?
Oh yeah. She's not emotionless.
Oh.
I could also try with Reuben, but isn't Reuben, like, depressed?
What makes you think that?
Because the 27 times you guys have gone, aw, depressed boy.
Sad boy.
Should I try with Horizon? Am I gonna be lucky enough?
Roll the dice.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, well, okay. I'm just going for it. I don't have to, like...
and then the result you will.
Oh, yeah, okay. I roll this one.
Yep.
Ooh, it's a 19.
What's
Whoa.
your... Holy crap! What do you do?
I don't know, I've never had a successful flirt before.
Horizon's like standing up on the deck, just kind of like watching to make sure everything's going smoothly.
So I'm just gonna, like, go up and kind of, like, stand next to him. And... flirt. I don't know what to say. I don't know anything about him.
Hey, big boy.
So, aside from taking my breath away, what else do you do around here?
Okay. Kind of taken by surprise, so he laughs for a second, just like scoff or something, but not in a rude way.
Nice.
You know, just like one of those exhales of laughter, like when you look at a
So
really
he's
funny
breathing.
meme. He looks at you and like, yeah, he takes his attention off of the boat and looks at you and smirks and flirts back.
If I have to come up with one, you gotta come
I
up
know,
with one.
I'm working on it.
Look at Jessie.
Hey, small girl.
I appreciate that you said small and not little, because that changes the meaning. Being sexy was a crime, you'd be guilty as charged.
Wait, what was your pickup line again?
Besides taking my breath away, what else do you do around here?
Talk to sexy lady.
Pick up chicks.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's definitely in character.
Apparently, I attract the hot ladies.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm like.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be successful either, so I
Yeah,
understand your
I don't know what to say.
panic.
I don't know what to say. Have you talked to him before?
No.
Okay. He's just gonna ask for your name. Just like,
Name. Okay.
who might you be?
I'm Farron, and you are...
Horizon, quartermaster of this fine ship.
I like a man with power.
Okay.
I should just, like, listen. I'm hot, you're hot.
We're hot together.
Wanna make out?
I just make eye contact with Darrell and I'm like...
Revenge.
Every relationship in this game with us is actually not real. It's just payback for the previous relationship of the other person.
Maybe she was doing it for information. This is purely vengeance.
I could be doing it for... influence? Power?
Sure.
Well, if everyone's like, Horizon's scary, and then I'm up there making out with him, just saying.
Sims 4, where you have 2 interactions with someone and you're already kissing them.
Unless you're me, in which case they hate you.
Okay, are you gonna flirt back with me, or am I just staring at you?
He just, like, doesn't really respond to that, but he laughs again, like, still smirking. He seems to find this, like, entertaining, and, like, almost amusing, but he's reciprocating. So
As in, he's not walking away from me.
he's not flirting with Duran.
He's not making out with Dory.
This is an improvement.
Fair.
As much as I'm enjoying this conversation, I have to ask how you ended up on this ship.
I'm pretty good at persuasion.
Are you doing
7 minus 2. He doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that. Roll persuasion.
Gosh dang it. Oh gosh, what is that?
15, dang.
Okay, cool. This is going well for
Nice.
me. With him.
Very good. So 13?
People can't keep me away.
I feel like that's worse.
Go back to the persuasion.
Do you have any goals on this ship? What are you trying to accomplish?
To get with you? Bro, I'm loaded. Might as well just...
I'm not as smooth as you, I guess. Struggling.
Me with my 7 minus 2. Just get to a point where I can grab your hand. Or grab mine
You
or
can
something.
just grab my hand.
But then it's not cute.
You're not the only one.
Oh.
So I have competition. I can work with that. Oh my gosh. And then I grab your hand.
Go
And
for
then...
it. This whole point was for you to get...
It's for the
Backstory.
memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I grab his hand, and then I remember...
Flashback sequence.
Yeah.
Flashback.
It's like a premonition.
Everyone looks to the right.
I just remember I'm in my hometown, and there's a bunch of, like, fire and, like, smashed buildings and stuff. And then it's the dramatic movie sequence of I'm holding his hand, and he's running away to save the town.
Oh.
And then as he's running away, he stops and looks back, and I tell him to come back, and he says, Farron is worth dying for, and that there's someone out there for her.
I like that you were speaking like first person
I don't
for most
need
of
it
that,
anymore.
and then switched to third person.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm worth fighting for, and there's someone out there for me. And then I come to, and I'm still holding your hand.
You just keep holding his hand?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of moves his hand away, because that's not his... Okay, no. he just like grabs your wrist and like moves your hand away. I've enjoyed this chat, but I've got to go help Avery get this ship moving. So he walks away.
Is my relationship with him any higher? Can it be?
Expect like a little heart animation.
No, I just want to be able to talk to him
Fire's
better.
going on.
Because I just rolled a 19 and a 15, and I want something to come out of it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
I
thanks.
mean, it has been impacted as much as the flirting will impact it.
Is there anything that we should do before the ship moves?
Let's do a Titanic moment.
Okay.
Just imagine, like, Dory out on the edge of the ship, and then, like, Farron just, like, holding his legs.
Do we want to just be done for the day?
Yeah, what are
It
you ready
seems like you
What
need
you got?
some time to play it.
Oh, but no, this feels like we've made some good progress.